Hi everyone, we're going to get straight into some decorating after I clean off the railing here. I'm cleaning off the railing in just one spot right now, even though the whole railing could use a wipe down. But I'm cleaning off this area because I think my son had banana and he ended up getting banana smeared on multiple railings on this top area here. So I know you can't see it, but there is dried banana on these railings, and so I did not clean the whole railing off in today's video, just this area. For anyone who just recently found my channel or perhaps is new, I just want to say welcome. I am so thankful that you're here watching and I hope you enjoy the content I put out. My name is Alyssa and I am 27 years old and live in the Pacific Northwest. We live in the state of Washington. I've got two boys, ages 4 and 5. Their names are James and Luke, and my husband's name is Mac. He's a firefighter and we enjoy all things outdoors. I love sports. I'm excited. My boys are starting to get to an age where they're going to be playing sports here. And honestly, our house is just full of dinosaurs and lots of energy. So if you were excited for some cleaning motivation and organizing content with some decor thrown in there, this is the channel for you, and I hope you stick around. I guess I should clarify, I am still 26, but I will be 27 in about a week and a half. So it's kind of one of those things where you start thinking of yourself as, you know, the age you're turning when it gets close to that time. If you watched my previous two videos, I did mention that I felt like I was coming down with something. And then in my video I posted Saturday morning where I undecorated my house and took down all of my fall decor, I was truly feeling awful, and you could definitely tell I didn't talk very much in that video, and I put on a lot of music. So while I'm editing this, I am feeling a lot better. You can definitely still tell from my voice that I am still recovering from being sick, and my whole family is starting to feel better just in time for Thanksgiving, so we are very blessed and thankful for that. The garlands that you see me hanging up and connecting on this railing are from Target from their last year. I don't know if they actually offered them this year. I did buy more garlands that looked very similar, thinking they were the same, and they ended up coming and they definitely look different this year. So I don't believe that they did carry this exact one this year. Otherwise, I would link it for you. What I'm using to hang up these garlands are these garland ties I found on Amazon. I think they came in like a 12-pack. They're pretty nice. They're really sturdy. They blend really well with your garlands and any greenery. We use them for almost all garlands on railings, and then we also used it to tie our star to the top of the tree because it kept falling down. It came with an attachment to sit on the top of our Christmas tree, but it would never stay up, and if the kids banged into the tree, it would just fall down. So we ended up using one of these and hot gluing it to the back of the star, and then we ended up tying it directly to the top of the tree. Just like fluffing your Christmas tree can be tedious, I do find that decorating with lots of garlands can be tedious as well. They look beautiful, they are totally worth the effort, but you can definitely tell that they require lots of fluffing and messing with them to get them to look right. I am usually pretty minimal with my decor year-round. However, Christmas is when I feel I make the exception. And I make that exception for mostly my husband because my kids don't know any different. But I remember when we first got married and even a year after when we had our first kid, I decorated in mostly neutrals and I kept things very, very simple in our house. And I remember my husband mentioned that it just didn't quite feel like Christmas to him, and he loves the traditional colors of Christmas. So I do work really hard on Christmas to take into account other people and make sure that my family feels like it's the holidays. So while I could be perfectly happy with very little decor and keeping things very simple, my family really does love when I go all out for the holidays. So Christmas is the one exception to my minimalistic decorating. Now, that being said, I still do love the simplicity of some neutral winter decor, and that is what I truly enjoy and find relaxing. I do love the traditional colors and the pops of red, but I definitely can get a little overwhelmed when my house is filled with stuff. So what I ended up doing to kind of please everybody and make sure that I'm showing my support for other people's needs is I decorate the day after Thanksgiving and leave up all of the pops of red and the garlands and all of the decorations until Christmas. And then a couple days after Christmas, I take down all of the excess Christmas decor and take down all of the pops of red in my house. And then that's when I replace some of the decor with very simple winter touches. So I like to go in with some snowy greenery and some very simple greenery that doesn't have a lot of color and just makes my home feel really calm and peaceful. I still love the twinkling lights and the candles, and I do leave up some of my Christmas decor that's a little bit more subtle. But this is just a good way to make sure that you're not, just taking into account your preferences around the holidays. And it's been working great. I started this last year having winter decor and then having Christmas decor and having them just be a little bit different. Another reason I like to keep my decor pretty simple is just because decor costs so much money. It is truly shocking how expensive decorations can be. And then you factor in all of the holiday traditions and the extra holiday baking and just everything that comes along with being festive. And I never want you guys to feel like you have to keep up with all the designer trends or decorate your home and, be extravagant. And, if that's what you truly love, everybody invests in the area of their life they enjoy the most. And I love decor. I love the feeling it brings me, and it brings me a lot of joy to decorate, but I do love spending my money on quality time with my family and adventures. So that's kind of why I like to keep everything simple, not just because it can overwhelm me to have the clutter, but because decor is just, it's just kind of insane how much money you can end up spending. Like I said in previous videos, I like to pick one or two things that are missing from my decor and add to my collection every single season. So I try to limit myself to an area that I think I need some decor in. So last year I focused on garlands for the railings, and I didn't buy anything else last year. This year, I focused on buying some more greenery stems for vases, and then I did buy a few items for my kids' playroom because we've never had any Christmas decor in the upstairs before. So this year, I thought it would be fun to let them have some decorations in their playroom. You definitely don't have to buy decorations and stuff for your whole entire house all at once. So if you're starting out your family and, you have a home that you're trying to furnish and decorate, it's okay to have empty spaces. I know it's not the norm and you might feel the pressure to fill areas that look empty, but my bedroom is still empty, and we have IKEA furniture in there. We have nothing on our dressers to decorate with. I did hang a picture above my bed, but I won't be adding Christmas decorations to our master bedroom or my boys' bedroom. And, this year is the first year I'm adding any decor to the upstairs at all. So it is totally okay to pick one or two things and add them to your home slowly. So I've been married for 6 years, and every single year I pick one area of my life or my home that I want to add something to. And it is totally okay to take that slow method. In fact, it does make the holidays more enjoyable because you're not stressing yourself out by spending more money than you prefer. I was really struggling with this garland and a lot of the garlands in the kitchen cabinets, just because the molding that they sit on is so thin. The spot that it sits on is very thin and they kept falling backwards or forwards. So it was really kind of a struggle to get these to stay. I might have to take some sticky adhesive tape and kind of like try to help stick them on so that they don't keep falling. Because I woke up the next day and this one was actually on the floor and I had to do this all over again. So definitely wasn't an easy process, but I do love the look.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Here we've moved on to the mantle in my living room, and this is one of my favorite areas to decorate, so I'm very excited this year. These are the ones that I said that I ordered from Target to match the ones on my railing, and they're actually a lot more fluffy, and the red berries are a lot bigger, so I think they're really beautiful, and I actually prefer these ones better for the mantle, just because they fill out the space better. I ended up using 3 of the garlands and it worked perfectly on my mantle. I definitely had to use some bolt cutters and cut one of them just to make sure that I could blend and space them out a little bit better. I'm using small and medium-sized command hooks. They're the clear ones. And I know people say that you have to put them on within 24 hours before you hang things because then they won't fall off. And I do find that is the case most of the time. I am putting them on the top of the mantle instead of the front side of the mantle, and I do find that that helps. It doesn't like let all of the weight hang on just the command hook. The mantle itself is also holding some of the weight, so I find that that does help them not to fall down. You will see in my part 2 of Christmas decorating that I did kind of simplify some of the decor that I did today. I definitely tweaked some things and some things weren't quite sitting right with me. My house did feel a little cluttered after I was done decorating with this video, so I did simplify some things, took some things away, and moved some things around. So even though I show you a finished look of my home at the end of this video, I do tweak some things and will show you what those are in Tuesday's video along with my playroom decorate. And then I will also be adding some lights and twinkling lights to some of my decor, and I will show you what it looks like at night in Tuesday's video as well. Here I'm adding some hooks underneath the garland, and then I'm going to put some stockings on there. I got the stockings from Amazon, and then I also got the plaques that have our names on them from Amazon as well, so those will be in the description box. Along with some other things, I think the red ribbons, the garland ties, and some other things that I used to decorate will also be there if you're looking for them. I will not be able to link everything in this video just because I bought decor years ago and I also bought some this year, and some things are just no longer available, so I will do my best to link whatever I can. I love stockings on my mantle so much. I think they add so much to the look of the mantle, and I'm going to add a little pop of red and add a little bow to them, and I really do think it pulls it all together. What are your guys' plans for the holidays? I would love to hear any Christmas traditions you have. Mac and I have been trying to figure out and really decide on what traditions we want to carry on through every single year of our kids' life. You kind of feel like you have all the time in the world to decide those things while your kids are young, but our kids definitely are starting to remember every single thing we do with them every holiday. So, this year it was very important for us to pick traditions and stick with them so that they know what to expect every year. So every year we get together with some of their cousins, and we're hoping to do a hot cocoa bar. And, you know, we've talked about gingerbread houses. We'd like to do that every year as well. My mom's side of the family always did Christmas cookies, and we would all get together and do Christmas cookies. And decorating sugar cookies is so much fun. Although kids our kids' ages make a huge mess, but you know, the look of joy on their faces is all worth it. Let me know in the comments if I'm missing any Christmas traditions that maybe I can think about adding to my own kids' lives. I really do love creative ways to make the holidays more enjoyable. On my dad's side of the family, we would get together, and I don't think it was every year, but quite a few years, I would sit with my cousins at my grandma's dining room table, and we would decorate an ornament, and it was always a really fun time. And I remember taking my time with this ornament and using glue and glitter and just making it special. So that's kind of another fun tradition that, you know, I think would be a great time and I would enjoy doing with my own kids. As you can tell in this video, my Christmas tree is already decorated, and that is because my kids decorate the tree with me. I do not do my tree by myself, and every single year I make sure that my kids get to be fully present, and you know, they love turning on Christmas music, and decorating the tree is their favorite part. So I will never leave my kids out of that. And so I did not film it for you guys. And I apologize for that. I know it's fun to watch people decorating their Christmas trees here on YouTube. And I just feel like it's more important for me to have some family time with my boys and let them be part of the process. The pillow covers I'm putting on are from Amazon. They are very, very soft, and they're almost like a creamy white. They're really beautiful. I love them. I love my old regular pillow covers, but I do feel like these pillows kind of make my house feel like winter wonderland. And because we watch so many Christmas movies this time of year, it is really nice to have softer pillows. I would love to add some pops of red one day, maybe in throw blankets or another pillow cover, but right now I just have all of these white ones. And if you were wondering, I have used Folex on these to get stains out, and then I've also thrown them in the washing machines. These have been around for now 3 years, and they have held up great. I've never had any issues with them, and even though they're white and we have kids, we've spilt coffee on them, food on them, and every time they've come out of the washing machine, I just end up hanging them up to dry, and they're still soft. I started out trying to put lights plugged in and then put this like kind of snowy looking blanket over the top of the lights so that I could put my nativity scene on top of it and make it look kind of like it's glowing. And I did that last year, and I started doing it and I wasn't loving how it was looking and things weren't balanced very well. So you guys will have to let me know if you guys like it kind of more simple like I have it now, or if you like the look of the snowy lit up area. So I've definitely played around with it a little bit, and I actually have changed it even since this video. So you guys let me know what you guys would think looked best. I think part of the reason I struggle with this nativity set on this side is because it looks unbalanced compared to the other side of my mantle, and I like to keep things balanced. This nativity set is very short, and so I'm thinking maybe if I get like a large riser or like some sort of kind of like a cutting board for everything to sit on, it'll keep all the pieces together and make it look more put together and even with the other side. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm so happy that you guys came back. For all of my subscribers, I want to say how much I appreciate you guys. I'm going to turn on some music and let you see the final tour of my home. And like I said in Tuesday's video, I will be adding some lights and I can show you guys what it looks like at night in my house.